Find out about your secret power through this simple personality test. With a simple test, you can discover your secret power. Every one of us holds a secret power, but you can go your entire life without knowing what it is. This test, fortunately, will reveal the truth. You'll have 15 seconds to answer each question. Each answer would have corresponding points, so grab a pen and paper. You'll be keeping track of your score. You'll need to sum up all of your points at the end of the test to figure out what your secret power is. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell, because we still have plenty of fun tests and quizzes for you. Question number 1. Which color combination do you like best? A. Crimson, orange, and baby blue. B. Turquoise, dark green, and red. C. Spring green, gray, and white green. D. Yellow, blue, and navy blue. E. Brown, light gray, and dark gray. The score. Give yourself 30 points if you choose option A. That'll be 20 points for B. You get 50 points if you choose C, 40 points if you choose D, and 10 points if you choose E. Question number 2. What would you choose if you can only have one? A. Body. B. Mind. C. Soul. D. Harmony. E. Nothing. The score. You get 30 points if you choose option A. The letter B is worth 40 points. C equals 10. D will be 20 points. Choice E, on the other hand, will earn you a whopping 50 points. Question number 3. Which of these elements do you feel is the closest to you? A. Earth. B. Metal. C. Water. D. Fire. E. Wood. The score. Option A gets you 40 points. B, on the other hand, will award you 50 points. If you chose C, you'll get 10 points, and if you chose D, you'll get 30. For this question, answer E will earn you 20 points. Question number 4. Which of these would you say is your spirit animal? A. Fox. B. Wolf. C. Cat. D. Tiger. E. Other. The score. If you choose A, you now have an extra 40 points. Answer B is worth 10 points, while C is worth 50. If you answer D, you will receive an additional 30 points. Give yourself another 20 points if you're unsure about your spirit animal and chose E. Question number 5. What do you usually feel like before a huge event? A. Anxious. B. Confident. C. Useless. D. Hopeful. E. Bored out of your mind. The score. You'll have 40 points if you chose A, 30 points if you chose B, and 10 points if you chose C. D will award you with 50 points. E, on the other hand, is worth 20 points. Question number 6. Which activity would you like to do if you could do it more often than you do now? A. Spend more time studying. B. Walk more in the park. C. Spend more time in the comfort of your home. D. Go shopping and eat out. E. Other. The score. Give yourself 20 points for choosing A, and if you just want to study more. Those who chose B will receive 30 points. Those who choose to stay more at home can add 10 points to their total for selecting C. D will give you 40 more points, while E will give you 50. Question number 7. Which of these best describes you? A. Mature. B. Brainy. C. Sensitive. D. Introvert. E. Extrovert. The score. You will receive 10 points for choosing A. For those who choose B, you will receive 30 points. C is worth 20 points, while D is worth 40. Extroverts who choose E will receive 50 points. Question number 8. If you'd be spending the best weekend of your life, where would it be? A. In the mountains. B. In the countryside. C. In a forest cabin. D. At the seaside. E. Doing something extreme, like rock climbing or abseiling. The score. If you choose A, your score will increase by 20 points. B is worth 50 points, while C is worth 40. If you choose D, your score will increase by 10 points. Those who prefer the thrill of option E will be awarded 30 points. Question number 9. Which of your senses do you rely on the most? A. Touch. B. Taste. C. Smell. D. Hearing. E. Sight. The score. You get 20 points for selecting A, 50 points for selecting B, 10 points for selecting C, 40 points for selecting D, and 30 points for selecting E. Question number 10. Which problem do you think should be solved first? A. Finding a cure to cancer. B. Ending poverty. C. Stopping air pollution. D. Putting an end to animal abuse. E. Stopping wildfires. The score. If you choose A, you will receive 40 points. Answer B is worth 30 points. If C appears to be the best response, you will receive 20 points, 10 points from D, and 50 points from E. Question number 11. Which season do you like best? A. Summer. B. Fall. C. Spring. D. Winter. E. I love all of them. The score. If you like summer, answer A will earn you 40 points. Answer B will earn you 10 points, and answer C will earn you 50 points. If you choose D, you'll get an extra 30 points. You get 20 points if you simply love them all and chose E. Question number 12. Which of these is the best way to explain your personality? A. I'm friendly and always go out of my way to assist those in need. B. I'm a highly energetic person. I don't like remaining in one place for a long period of time. C. I'm a sensitive person who has been greatly influenced by my surroundings. D. I like solving difficult problems. I get a good feeling when I do so. E. I'm excellent at analyzing situations and predicting outcomes. The score. If answer A is your favorite, add 50 points to your total. You will receive 30 points if you choose B, and 10 points if you choose C. You will receive 20 points for selecting D and 40 points for selecting E. It's now time to calculate your final score. If you need a little more time for calculating it, you can always pause the video. If you're all set, here are the results. If you got a total of 120 to 190 points, your secret power lies in your extremely well-developed senses. You enjoy paying close attention to details, and nothing escapes your keen senses. You may be a little reserved and shy, but at the same time, you enjoy socializing with your mates. Just make sure that concentrating on the small details does not prevent you from seeing the big picture. If your score is between 200 and 290, your intelligence is your secret power. I'll tell you something. You're a lot smarter than you think. Since your mind functions differently than others, you're always able to come up with unconventional solutions to seemingly complex problems. You learn new information and skills quickly, and can put them to use when needed. Simply put, don't let anyone make you doubt or second-guess yourself. For those who got a total of between 300 and 390 points, your speed is your secret power. You're almost never late, and you always arrive at meetings ahead of schedule. You're well organized, efficient, and punctual. Your power allows you to remain ahead of your time, and you've accomplished much more than most people can say. But perhaps, you should take things a little slower. Don't forget to allow yourself to have fun and relax. If you scored 400 to 490 points, you have a secret psychic power. This distinguishes you from the crowd. It's possible you won't believe it, but your peers, on the other hand, think of you as a fortune teller. Your extrasensory perception assists you in predicting the outcome of a situation or accurately guessing what people are thinking. Just be careful not to overanalyze everything, so that you live your life to its fullest. If you have a total score of 500 to 600 points, your secret strength is your ability to read people like a book. And you can easily tell when someone is lying. You can also tell when someone is sad, upset, happy, or hiding something. This emotional awareness makes you an excellent friend, because you really understand what someone is going through. Despite all of this, you're still very good at hiding your feelings from others, which might not be such a good thing. According to this test, what is your secret power? Do you believe that to be true for you? Let us know in the comments section below, and give us a like.